ser and estar. Both ser and estar are verbs that mean to be. Their different forms express am, is, and are. Ser and its forms are used in certain instances, whereas estar and its forms are used in others. On the next slide, there is a chart that breaks down the different forms of these two verbs and when to use them. Let's take a look. So you'll notice in the middle, the English column, to be. There are two ways of saying to be in Spanish. We could say ser on the left, or we could say estar on the right. Both of these verbs mean the same thing in English. If you look at to express I am, we could say yo soy or yo estoy. To say you are, we could say tú eres or tú estás. We could also say usted es or usted está, formal versus informal. To say he is, we could say él es or él está. She is, ella es or ella está. Nosotros somos, nosotros estamos. To say you guys are, we could say ustedes son or ustedes están. To say they are, ellos or ellas son or ellos or ellas están. So there are two ways of expressing each one of these things in English. So when do we use one and when do we use the other? Well, we use the ser side when we want to talk about time, origin or where we're from, occupation, or identity. Some examples of this: with time, son las dos, it is 2 o'clock. Origin, soy de Arizona. We could say mi mamá es de Arizona. Nosotros somos de Arizona. For occupation, yo soy doctor. Another example, mi hermano es doctor. Or we could say ellos son doctores. Identity, yo soy papá. Another example, ella es mamá. We could say nosotros somos hermanos. Hermanos means siblings. Okay? So we use the ser side to say am, is, or are when we're talking about time, origin, occupation, or identity. Alright, so in addition to the video here, we also use the ser side to talk about characteristics. So if you wanted to say I am tall, short, ugly, handsome, whatever, using an adjective to describe a characteristic of you or someone else, we would use the ser side. So an example of that, yo soy alto. We could say ellos son altos, for they are tall. And one last example, we could say ella es inteligente. All right, so those are some examples with characteristics. You're going to want to make sure and have that as a part of the list for the ser side. We use the estar side to express am, is, or are when we're talking about location, health, well-being, or feelings or emotions. Some examples with location: el doctor está en el baño. So the doctor is in the bathroom. Or with health, estoy enfermo. I am sick. With well-being, to say I am well, you could say estoy bien. Or with feelings or emotions, estoy feliz. I am happy. Another example with feelings or emotions, we could say ella está feliz, or ellos están tristes. Tristes means sad. Okay, so Any of these forms that we choose on the estar side, again, will be in relation to location, health, well-being, feelings, or emotions. Let's take a look at some other examples. Other examples include son las 3 de la tarde. It is 3 in the afternoon. Ellos son de California. They are from California. Somos mecánicos. We are mechanics. Ella es estudiante. She is a student. Los estudiantes están en la clase. The students are in the class. Yo no estoy bien. I am not well. And finally, tú estás muy nervioso. You're very nervous. Okay. So those are the two verbs, ser and estar, and when to use them.